Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. For those of you who might be new here, welcome. I'm a full-time working mom of 4 young kids, and I absolutely love making videos on fashion, beauty, and a mommy lifestyle. So if that sounds at all interesting to you, please consider checking out my other videos linked down below and also subscribing to my channel as well. So I've absolutely been loving being a part-time reseller on the Poshmark app. I'm relatively new to the platform, as I've said in other previous videos. So I'm hopeful that these videos are helpful to you, especially if you're just starting out reselling like I am. I definitely find them very interesting and educational as well, and I learn about a lot of different products, different brands, items I should be picking up, and items I might want to leave behind as well. So I'm hopeful you'll find this video helpful. So I'm going to be covering my weekly sales that I do every week. And for this week, I'm covering all of my sales that I made last week, which is the week of June 9th. So I'm counting the week from that Sunday to the following Saturday, so the full 7 days of sales. And just to remind you, I will let you know what I make on every item, and I will let you know what my profits are after Poshmark fees and any shipping discounts. I'm not going to be including cost of goods or any other business related expenses. However, in future videos, especially my haul videos, I will try to highlight a little bit more in terms of what my cost of goods are in case you're interested. So for the week of June 9th, I actually made 11 sales, which to date I believe is my most productive week yet. And it is a little bit unexpected, I will say, because as I mentioned in my last week's What Sold video, for the past 2 weeks I have been on my in-hospital rotation, meaning that essentially I work many hours for the past few weeks and really have not had much time at all to work on my Poshmark business. So essentially last week, literally, I did not list a single item just because I absolutely had no time. I was already really sleep deprived and just couldn't devote the time to that. But what's nice about Poshmark is despite the fact that I wasn't able to list, I was still able to sell items from my closet. So I did spend some time selling items, sharing items, packaging them, and shipping them, but I did not list a single item. And despite that, I was thrilled that I made 11 sales, which is very good for me. So I want to share with you what those 11 sales were. And I'm going to start with my first sale of the week, which was that Sunday on June 9th. And as you'll see here, I sold this pair of Toms. So it's a Toms printed fabric slip-on shoes, I called them in my listing. As you can see, it was really fun fabric print, very vibrant colors, perfect for the summertime. It was the classic design of Toms, as you see here. It definitely had some wear, however, it definitely also had some good life still left in it. So ultimately, I did decide to sell this item at a best offer of $12. Poshmark fees were $2.95 and my net earnings were $9.05 from Poshmark. With these numbers, I didn't make a whole lot of money off of this sale. However, I was happy they sold. I think Toms in general for me have been a little bit hard to move through my closet, especially just these basic designs. In this particular case, I do think that the print and the color did help with the sale a little bit because it was a little bit more of a unique print. But overall, in general, I was pretty happy with that sale. So the next item that sold last week was this Torrid knit moto jacket with sweater sleeves. And this was just a really cool jacket. It was a knit jacket, although it had a motorcycle type of design with the zips, including the pockets, and the sleeves were a sweater knit. It's a very unique style. I thought it was very trendy and cool. And I actually do like Torrid. I know that a lot of other resellers, at least here on YouTube, have raved about how easy it is to sell Torrid and how they just love purchasing Torrid items. So I definitely tried to stock my closet with a few Torrid pieces, and I've had a little bit more difficulty selling these items, I'd say. In fact, I've only sold one other Torrid piece so far, but they definitely do get a lot of likes. I will say that for sure. So this item did have a couple of likes early on, but ultimately I did decide to sell it at a best offer price of $25. Poshmark fees were $5, so my net earnings from this item were $20. The next item that sold was this pair of Levi's cut-off high-waisted distressed shorts. And this was in my closet, I'd say, for a couple of months, and again had a decent amount of likes. It had 11 likes, as you can see here, but just hadn't gotten any specific offers on them. And this was, I thought, a very trendy design. I think Levi's, in the right style, are trending now. It was this orange tag as well. And it did have some distressing, it was a cutoff design. You could wear it either cuffed or uncuffed. And the wash was a light wash, which I think is also popular now as well, especially in the summertime. So ultimately I accepted a best offer price of $18. Poshmark fees are $3.60, so my net earnings were $14.40. So absolutely this time of year, I'm always on the lookout for denim shorts, especially cutoff shorts that are distressed, I think do really well. So this is just an example of that. So I'm absolutely always on the lookout for similar types of shorts. The next item that sold was this Market & Spruce faux wrap printed dress. And this was a really, really nice design. Also very nice for the spring and summer months, I thought, despite the fact that it was a 3/4 length sleeve. The knit was very lightweight knit, so I thought it was perfect for this time of year. I do like this print as well, kind of a neutral type of print, which I think would make it perfect for a workplace setting as well. It did have a faux wrap design with a self-tie belt. And Market & Spruce is one of the Stitch Fix brands, and in my experience so far on Poshmark, there definitely is a following for Market & Spruce items. In fact, I think I've sold a few items from this line already, and it's something that I think people are looking for. So this dress ultimately was in my closet, I'd say, for a couple of months as well, but I was very happy to get this offer of a best offer of $17. The Poshmark fees were $3.40, and the net earnings were $13.60. So in general, I do think the Market & Spruce brand, even over other Stitch Fix brands, is something that people are seeking out. So in particular, I do like Market & Spruce from Stitch Fix. The next item that sold was this really, really cute and trendy romper. It's the Bijou brand, and it was just a really cute design romper. It was sleeveless, as you can see here, had a nice back cutout detail with a button design at the neckline and a zipper on the back as well. And the design and the flow of it was just beautiful, I thought. And rompers really are trending now, as you know, especially in the summer months. These short style rompers are really popular. In fact, as you'll see in next week's video, I just sold a similar romper style last night, in fact. So this romper was in my closet for a couple months as well, but I was happy to accept a best offer price of $30. Poshmark fees were $6, so my net earnings were $24. So absolutely, I'm going to keep looking out for rompers. I think they're very, very popular, especially this time of year. The next item that sold was this Victoria's Secret pink cutoff denim shorts. As you can see here, it was intentionally heavily distressed, and you can see the pocket detail of that little pink pop of color there on the side. And this item, again, had a decent amount of likes. I'd say it had eight likes, and it was only in my closet for a couple of months. So ultimately, I did send out an offers to likers offer on this item of $19. My shipping discount was $1.80. Poshmark fees were $3.80, so my net earnings were $13.40. This was a size 0, so a very tiny size. However, it did have quite a bit of likes early on, so despite the small size, I think it was a very popular, trendy item. And I think these kind of unique items from Victoria's Secret pink tend to do pretty well, and I've sold a couple of them previously, so be on the lookout for these kind of trendy Victoria's Secret pink items if you can purchase them at a decent price. The next item that sold was this beautiful purse, and this was from my own personal closet. So I've said in other previous Poshmark videos, in general, all of the bags and purses that are currently listed in my closet are my own personal items. I really am not able to source purses very successfully around here, I'd say. I just don't find really good quality, nice designer brand purses around here that are easy to resell. So all of the current ones in my closet are actually my own personal ones. So this particular purse I absolutely love so much. I really didn't use it that much though, like a lot of my purses, but I think the design was so cool and trendy. It had this leather overlay detail, as you can see here, with some silver studding detail as well. It was in excellent condition. It had a shoulder strap in addition to a hand carry style strap as well. It was 100% leather, just beautiful, from B. Makowski. And I absolutely love the B. Makowski leather. It was super buttery soft. So I had a little bit of a hard time parting with this item, I will say, as I was wrapping it up in my box to ship out. But I was so happy it went to a good home, and this particular buyer seems like, just like myself, was absolutely obsessed with B. Makowski, and she really absolutely wanted this item and really loved it as well, as she expressed in the love note she sent after she received this item. So I was happy it went to her, and I did accept her best offer price of $40. Poshmark fees were $8, so my take-home net earnings were $32 on this purse. The next item was this really cool, trendy pair of Gladiator boots. It's Franco Sarto Tristan Gladiator boots, as you can see here. It was all black. It had a really cool lace-up design in addition to inside zip for convenience, and it had a small block heel, so it was very comfortable as well. It was a little bit of a larger size, which is size 10, and overall excellent condition, I'd say. So this item did take a couple of months to sell. However, overall, I don't think that's very long as well, especially for this kind of design. I think you have to find the right buyer for something so trendy like this pair of boots. So ultimately, this pair of boots did sell for the listed price I had at the time. I did do one price drop prior to this item selling, but at that time I had this item listed at $36, which this buyer purchased outright. And the Poshmark fees were $7.20, so my net earnings were $20.80. And I was also happy to get a very nice love note from this buyer as well, and it appears that this particular item was her very first Poshmark purchase, and she was very, very pleased with the experience. So I'm very happy to hear about that. In general, I do really like Franco Sarto. I think this is one of the brands of shoes that I tend to sell relatively easily compared to other brands, so I always am looking out for this brand in particular. The next item that sold was actually my very first swimsuit that I've ever sold on Poshmark, so I was very, very excited about that. And this was a Boden one-piece halter swimsuit, as you can see here. I only had it in my closet for about a month and a half or so, which I don't think is too bad. And it did have a decent amount of interest. I really like the design. The one piece I think was very trendy in terms of at least how it was designed with the halter style. The print I think was also very perfect for the summer. And as you've heard in other videos, and I will say again in this video, I absolutely love Boden. I think that there are definitely people looking for Boden items, and they make really excellent quality pieces that are really sought after, at least in my closet, I'll say. So I'm not surprised the Boden item sold. This item was pre-owned, however, it was in excellent condition, as you'll see here. Really no significant signs of wear at all. So really, really beautiful swimsuit. So I ultimately did decide to accept a offers to liker offer, I'll say, I sent out for a price of $32. My shipping discount was $1.80. Poshmark fees were $6.40. So my net earnings on the swimsuit were $23.80. And absolutely, I'm always going to look out for Boden items if they're in good condition. I was very pleased that this swimsuit sold. I do need to stock more swimsuits in my closet. However, I do find it a little bit hard to find really trendy, nice brand swimsuits that are in good condition. So that's been a little bit of a challenge for me. But right now, I have one swimsuit currently listed, and I'm going to be about to list another swimsuit shortly. But beyond that, I just really haven't found any great swimsuits to list, so I'm always on the lookout for them, especially in these summer months. So next item, go figure, is another Boden item. So this is a Boden Tencel Lyocell blouse. So this was a little bit of a nicer material Boden blouse compared to some of the other Boden items I've sold before, which were more cotton type material. This is a beautiful Tencel fabric. So a little bit of a silky feel as well. It was this cute variation of a polka dot design, as you see here, kind of a Henley style with some button downs in front. And I thought it was just gorgeous. The material was just beautiful. So this item, again, was from Boden, and I'm not surprised that it sold relatively quickly as well. It was only in my closet for about a month or so, and ultimately I did accept a best offer price of $24. Poshmark fees are $4.80, so my net earnings were $19.20. So I don't need to say it again, but absolutely always on the lookout for Boden items. And the final 11th item that sold last week was this pair of Joe's jeans. It was a Joe's Etty style petite bootcut jean. So it wasn't a petite jean, but it was called a petite bootcut. So I think essentially a smaller, more streamlined bootcut design. And this is my first pair of Joe's jeans. I never purchased Joe's jeans before, and I wanted to try it out. So I saw this pair, and really I was a little surprised, but it did have a little bit of a following in my closet. And there definitely are people, I think, looking for Joe's jeans, so it's something I think I'm going to consider picking up again. I currently don't have any other jeans from Joe's jeans in my closet now, but I think I need to be on the lookout for it. So this was a pair of these petite bootcut jeans in size 29, and it did have some wear on them, which of course I disclosed, but in general I thought they were overall really good condition. I did accept a best offer price of $20. Poshmark fees were $4, so my net earnings were $16. And there you have it. Those are my 11 sales I made during the week of June 9th. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I really had not listed literally a single item that entire week, but was able to make 11 sales, which for me is very, very good. So I'm excited about that. I'm encouraged by the fact that once I am able to start listing more regularly again, I'm hopeful that my sales will pick up even more. And it's just exciting for me. I'm able to slowly build inventory in my closet and become more active on the platform, and I'm definitely seeing some results from that. So I hope you found this video helpful in finding out what things are selling, at least in my closet. If you have any comments on the items I mentioned or on my Poshmark experience in general, please don't hesitate to leave them down in the comments below. Otherwise, please consider subscribing to this channel as well so you won't miss any of my future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll plan to see you again in my next video. Take care. Bye!